Andrew's engagement is quite the roller coaster and an even better story. It begins with Andrew up to some secret men's business, which developed into secret squirrel business of Andrew trekking into Hahndorf to chat with the miner/jeweller about an engagement ring. Further down the track, a normal Friday workday for Katt was to take an odd turn on the afternoon of the 28th of July. Andrew had already set up a row of battery-operated fairy lights as a guiding path. Following the fairy lights, Andrew notices an illuminated figure with a blue and white umbrella making their way towards him. And just like the quick-witted person Andrew first met and fell in love with immediately, he received this little clip from Katt. Wow. If you're expecting me to run to you like a Hollywood movie, think again. You know I don't like an incline. Now, Andrew had a triumphant speech prepared, but forgot all of that and instead just mentioned how happy Katt made him and would she marry him. Katt squealed, landed a big pash on Andrew, and the next voice is that of the photographer asking Katt if she said yes. Just like a roller coaster in life, there will be some ups, some downs, maybe even a little vomit. But whatever you do, you'll be strapped in side by side and sharing it together.
A little over 4 years ago, I was driving to meet you at Cafe Zito at Tea Tree Plaza. I was a little nervous but excited, very much like today. Because we had talked so much, I felt like I was meeting up with just an old friend. You sat there in your grey vest and I remember thinking, oh crap, he's way hotter than his photos, act cool. From there, we've had so much fun. The laughs and the freedom to be ourselves, as silly as that might be, is something I truly adore about you. You are the goofiest, sweetest, most honest, painfully logical, beautiful soul I have ever met. You're the first person to jump up when someone needs help, never expecting anything in return, but doing it purely out of the goodness of your heart. It's a joy to know you, and it's an even bigger joy to love you. So it's crazy to me that 4 years later, I'm standing up here about to embark on our most awesome adventure yet.
Katt, ever since we started sending character-limited messages back and forth, I felt a spark between us. You have the warmth through your kindness and honesty, which makes you adored by the people here and makes me a very special guy. Your imagination and love of learning and a sense of humour meshes so well with me, and I feel at home in your presence. Whilst I might not always say it or express it well, I love you more than anything else in this galaxy.
When I asked Katt and Andrew what their wedding day meant to them, both were clear it defined the beginning of their next chapter. They are officially becoming one and that their souls will forever be connected.
I promise to always feed you snacks when we're driving and pick the best playlists. I promise to be the keeper of the morning alarms and the one who remembers our calendar. I promise to always point out all the innuendos by winking at you from across the room. And I promise to always be on your team. I promise you I will be there to comfort you, to encourage you, to love you and to support you always. But most importantly, I promise I will never leave you when real life happens.
I can't promise to be a better morning person, or that I'll opt for savoury over sweets, but I can promise to support you, be the shoulder to cry on, be the rubber ducky to talk things over with, to be your co-pilot in life. I promise to fill our lives with twinkly lights and warm when the nights are cold and program the AC when it's hot. Katt, I promise to love you unconditionally, forever and ever. Like forever.
Like forever, ever?
Always.
Well, Katt, please kiss your beautiful husband for the first time! my great pleasure and honour to introduce to you for the first time tonight as a married couple, the new Mr. and Mrs. Wham!
Just like Andrew's beloved Suzuki Swift, let's get this off on a roll. Katt, you have been the biggest change in Andrew's life. You two are a perfect match. From distilling to vinyls, quirky games to double dates with your favourite chefs, everything just fits and works seamlessly. You both share an infectious energy and there's never a dull moment.
They say a father holds his daughter's hand for a short time, but holds her heart forever. So your mother and I are very proud of the young woman that you've become, and we love you with all of our hearts.
Mr. and Mrs. Webb, big round of applause!
We all cannot wait to see what the future holds and continue to make memories. To the bride and groom, yucky da!
We just did that.
We just did that.
Holy shit.